Hi there. Have you ever wondered whether to visit London or Paris? Let me help you. London is the better choice. Yes, Paris is pretty, but London? Oh, it's something else. Let me tell you why. First, let's talk about food. In Paris, it's all croissants and fancy pastries. Sure, they're nice, but have you ever had fish and chips? It's warm, crispy, and so comforting, London's gift to the world. And if you love variety, London wins again. You can eat food from all over the globe: Indian curry, Chinese dumplings, Italian pizza, whatever you like. Paris is good at being French, but London is a world on a plate. Now, about the landmarks. Paris has the Eiffel Tower, but once you've seen it, what's next? In London, the list is endless. You have Big Ben, the Tower of London, Buckingham Palace, and the London Eye. And let's not forget the British Museum, it's free. In Paris, museums like the Louvre charge you to see the Mona Lisa. She's tiny, by the way. London gives you treasures from all over the world for nothing. What about parks? Paris has cute little gardens, sure, but London's parks are huge and green. Hyde Park, Regent's Park, St. James's Park, they're perfect for walking, cycling, or just sitting with a coffee. Plus, you might see swans in the lake or squirrels running around. Can Paris offer that? And the people? In Paris, they say the locals are, let's just call them, reserved. But in London, people are polite and helpful. They say sorry even if they bump into a chair. Want directions? Londoners will point you the right way, sometimes with a joke. Oh, and shopping. Paris has high-end stores, but London has everything: Oxford Street for fashion, Camden Market for something unique, and Harrods if you want a little luxury. Finally, let's talk weather. Yes, London has rain, but it adds charm. You can walk under an umbrella and feel like you're in a movie. In Paris, it rains too, but nobody tells you that, do they? So, what do you think? Paris is romantic, sure, but London? London is alive. It's full of history, culture, and surprises. Trust me, skip the Eiffel Tower and come see Big Ben instead. You won't regret it. Thank you. It's always a pleasure to talk about this city I love. And you? What's your city? Write it in the comments and subscribe. I hope to see you on the streets of London. All the best, and see you next time.
Bonjour, mon ami. So, you're deciding between London and Paris? Let me make this easy for you. Paris is the place to be. Sure, London has its charm. But Paris? Paris is pure magic. Let me show you why. First, let's talk about food. In London, you get fish and chips. Tasty? Maybe. Fancy? Definitely not. In Paris, every meal feels like art. Freshly baked croissants, creamy eclairs, delicate macarons. It's a dream. And don't even get me started on the cheese and wine. London can keep its curry. Paris is the culinary capital of the world. Now, landmarks. London has Big Ben, which is just a clock. A big clock, yes, but still just a clock. Paris has the Eiffel Tower. It sparkles at night. It's romance in steel. And then there's the Louvre, home to the Mona Lisa. Yes, she's small, but she's iconic. And let's not forget Notre Dame, Sacré-Cœur, and the Champs-Élysées. Every street in Paris feels like a postcard. And the parks. London has green spaces, but Paris has charm. Jardin de Luxembourg and Parc Monceau are like stepping into a painting. You can sit on a classic green chair by a fountain and people watch for hours. London parks have squirrels. Paris parks have elegance. Let's talk about people. Londoners are polite, sure, but Parisians? They are passionate. Yes, they can seem aloof, but that's just their cool attitude. Once you connect, they share stories, wine, and laughter. Londoners might apologize to chairs, but Parisians make you feel alive. And don't even get me started on fashion. London has some quirky style, but Paris? It's the fashion capital. Walking down the streets of Paris feels like being in a Vogue magazine. Everyone looks effortlessly chic. Want to feel glamorous? Paris is your runway. As for weather, let's be honest, London is grey. Paris has grey days too, but when the sun shines on the Seine, it's magic. A stroll along the river with the Eiffel Tower in view? You can't beat that. Finally, let's talk about the vibe. London is busy and fast. Paris is slower, sweeter. It's a city where you sip coffee in a cafe, write postcards, and fall in love with life. So, what do you think? London is fine, but Paris? Paris is unforgettable. It's not just a city, it's a feeling. Trust me, once you go to Paris, you'll leave your heart there. Thank you. It's so nice to share stories about my beloved Paris. What city are you from? If you come to Europe, please don't miss the chance to visit my city. Subscribe to the channel, and I hope to meet you at a cafe in Paris. All the best, and à bientôt.